Hey guys, welcome to Wild Hope Homestead, the bed version. I've had my surgery and there's still a noisy cat here. I'm rather sore, but I'm okay. And just getting lots of rest in bed at the moment. Yeah, lots of sleep and rest. Just trying to remove the cat. So I'm pretty sore at the moment. Just resting a lot in bed and pretty tired as well. So just resting a lot in bed, and I just spilt my water on the floor trying to shoo Nala out of the room. So now I have to wait till Steve gets back from picking up Angus to help clean up my mess since I can't do it. Angus harvested some giant carrots from the garden. Here's one. One is very fat. I can't even get my hands around it, buddy. Can't even get my hand around that big carrot. The brassica seedlings are growing in my absence. Oh, I may have got a bit too much water in there. Some of them are getting a bit mouldy. Hopefully they'll dry out. Yay! Some of the young chickens have been getting over the fence. Steve's having some chicken snuggles over there. I saw you snuggling that chicken. Need to fix that fence and get all those piles out of the way. Yeah. I am just venturing outside for a bit. I'm getting better bit by bit. Why is there always a noisy animal? I'm just going to go have a look at how the garden's doing, and thought I'd take you guys along with me. We've got blue sky and sun at the moment, which is odd considering it's actually autumn now. A lot of summer felt more like autumn, but anyway. The garden has gotten more wild in my absence. The beans are looking great. And look at these spectacular sunflowers over here. They came out. Oh yes, these are the red ones. They're very tall. It's going to be too bright to see their colours right now. I don't know if I can climb up on the side of the bed at the moment. They are beautiful. This is a very multi-branched sunflower. It's got heaps of little ones. Obviously very happy in the compost. The loofah, I think the loofah got damaged in the storm, in the cyclone. Some of its leaves have gone brown, but it's doing better up the top there, so hopefully, I don't know if it'll have time to grow some loofahs for us, but we'll see. It's got another lateral that's shot off the side. It's sort of joined forces with the gherkin, I think. The gherkin's looking a bit sad in the main part from aphids and other things, but hopefully it'll still produce some cucumbers. These tomatoes, I did get these ones trimmed right before my surgery, but they've just got a lot of late blight, which there's not much I can do about that. We're just harvesting what we can off them. Check out the bean wall. It's not quite as wally as it should be because some of the strings got a bit separated, but they're still growing, so it might turn into a full wall. Everything's looking very happy over there. Pumpkins, weedy little pumpkins, some salvias, flowers. We got peas popping up everywhere, which Angus is actually quite enjoying fresh. Ones that sprouted from the mulch, so that's quite a nice bonus. Happy celery. Just standing on the ground cherries, they're sprawling all over the place. We need to get the guys to harvest some of those. More beans along here. Got all sorts in here. The leeks kind of self-sow, and when I get little ones I just plant them around the edges of the beds. The peppers have struggled a bit. It was raining this morning, so it's a little bit wet here. And these tomatoes are obviously struggling too. The arch over there is starting to look good with beans, and the cherry tomatoes are starting to grow more vigorously on the other side there. This pumpkin plant was definitely not a wee little, it was a bit rampant, but I'm letting it produce a few, and then I need to pull off the flowers so it doesn't cross-pollinate with the others. Cherry tomatoes here. More big ground cherries here. These pepper plants were struggling a bit, getting chewed, and one at the back's doing something. The spring onions just grow wild. Got more self-sown peas as well that can be harvested. Everything's just growing together. These salvias do look nice. Nice to have flowers in the garden. Oh, that one's gotten broken. Hey, you're not our cat. I just shoved a pipe on there because the neighbour's cat was sleeping in there squashing the plants, but the peas are kind of well, getting a bit too close to the peppers there, but anyway. That's Henry's climbing butterbean. And these green ones are Salugia, which I'm using as a dried bean, waiting for them, the pods to dry out. Scarlet runner bean down here isn't done so well because I accidentally damaged it during filling the bed. And I obviously didn't quite finish winding these tomatoes for my surgery, but they're just flopping all over the arch, which is fine. Very happy, other than getting a bit chewed. These ones are all dried beans. Well, I'm going to use them as dried beans. Just wait for the pods to dry out. These peppers along here are struggling a bit. Celery is fine. These two self-sown tomatoes are actually doing better than the others. Probably partly because of distance, but actually partly because they've been more sheltered from the rain at the edge of the carport here. If you can control the rain, then they're not so susceptible to disease in humid climates like ours. Angus has been pulling those giant carrots out of the bed here. Got a few more in there, which is good, and a lot of weeds that I need to deal with someday. Hello, Basil. Have you been looking after everybody? Hey? Hopefully everybody's doing okay in my absence. You guys have been digging great loads of holes in the wet ground. Sometimes I forget that cedar branch isn't there anymore. Keep looking up to try and protect myself, but it's gone. Steve picked a few of our apples off our Belle de Boscoupe tree here. Our arcing apple tree. And I've still got a big demolition mess here, so finished cleaning up, but one day I'll get back to dealing with the mess. Just before my surgery I started trying to get this herb garden cleared out. I at least do something. I'm going to have to redo the whole thing just about, but at least I got some weeds out and some of the bigger herbs trimmed. Don't know if I actually showed our mature plum tree after I'd pruned it, because I accidentally deleted some of the footage and it's a bit bright out here now, but I did trim off a lot off it. Yep, the weeds have been very happy out here in the front plot, unfortunately. Still hanging in there. There's a white butterfly. Oh, these weeds grow fast, man. But at least the kumbara is growing in there. And we've still got some tomatoes hanging in there. Chuck's winter squash is starting to ripen. Potatoes down the end will have to be harvested at some point, but because we got them in late, I don't think they're quite there yet. Leave them in for a bit longer. I'm supposed to keep my compression stockings on until I resume a normal level of activity. What's normal? Is that like climbing trees, or is that like normal people level, like walking around and sitting around? I don't think it's homesteading level of normal. I don't think they know that I climb trees. But I won't be climbing trees for a while.